cue up that Joe Scarborough one. This one's from the, oh man, I know we got some, I'm going to play this awkward moment thing too. Maybe after this, Denise, because I got to get to that too. But Joe Scarborough from MSNBC, who has completely lost his mind too. Scarborough doubles down on this stupidity, talking about how we're replicating Nazi-like concentration camp type behavior. Oh, hey, Denise, do you have that thing from the Wall Street Journal? I didn't ask you during the thing. You have that? That little snippet?
Which one?
Remember the Wall Street Journal piece by that guy Winnick? I asked you to get that piece that talks about the concentration camps?
No.
Do you have that? Oh, darn.
Thanks, Dan.
All right. Well, no. It's all right. Okay. You know what? That's fine. I'll describe it. But do me a favor. Play Scarborough first with this. Seriously, folks, I know I can always be a little sarcastic, but this is really sick, deranged stuff. Play Scarborough.
So why is she lying this much? Like I know children are being ripped from their mother's arms even while they're being breastfed. I know children are being marched away to showers. I know they're being marched away to showers, or they're being told they are, just like the Nazis had said that they were taking people to showers and then they never came back. So you'd think they'd use another trick, like, hey, got a Slurpee room over there. We're going to take them and get them a Slurpee.
Okay.
I mean, that would be better than we're marching them to the showers. They'll be right back, and then they never come back.
Guys, ladies, listen, this is crazy stuff. Seriously, this is like crazy time stuff. Let me read to you something. Sorry, dude, but this is important. There's a Wall Street Journal op-ed by a guy named Jay Winnick. I'll make it short. Don't worry. I don't want to make it weird for you. I know it's TV and all. But it's important you hear this. Jay Winnick's talking about precisely this. The horrible act of comparing border security mechanisms to keep people from entering our country illegally to death camps like Auschwitz and concentration camps like this maniac Scarborough did. Let me read to you this. The SS separated the healthy males, slating them for work details, while everyone else was taken to the gas chambers. This is hard to read, seriously. Invariably, mothers wanted to stay with their children. Can you imagine this? The SS would say, good, stay with child. Under a rain of baton blows, women, children, and old men were marched into changing rooms and told to undress. The Germans told the prisoners that they were going to be disinfected. They were then tightly wedged, some 2,000 people at a time, into the chambers where they saw what looked like shower heads. The massive airtight doors were then locked with an iron bolt. It was dark. Zyklon B was then released, and the screaming began. The prisoners huddled together, they screamed together, they gasped for air together, while children violently hugged their parents. Hundreds of people tried to push their way to the door, trampling children in the process. In the dark, skulls were crushed and hundreds of people were battered beyond recognition. The blood-curdling screams turned into a death rattle, then a gasp. Within 20 minutes, the job was done. Guys, sure about those death camp analogies? I mean, are you crazy? Are you people insane? I mean, that's hard for me to even read, like, on the air. Because, you know, I'm unlike some of these other jerkwads on the air that are trying to malign you with false information and propagandize you. I'm really not trying to elicit emotion from you. I'm trying to show you what actually happened. The unique historical stain on humanity of the Holocaust. To compare that, what I just described to you, to border control mechanisms to keep people from entering the country illegally is so beyond disgusting. You should really find a new line of work if you cannot think of another analogy. Seriously, this is not for you. This isn't for you. You are doing the public an enormous disservice. And let me tell you why they're doing it, folks. This is a tactic. This is not a mistake. People like Joe Scarborough, the loony left, and these propagandists in the media are doing this for a reason. It's because they want to dehumanize you. They want to dehumanize gun owners, liberty advocates, people who believe in sound, controllable borders. They want to dehumanize you so you're not a person speaking, so your ideas have no value. When you're dehumanized, you don't become a person with bad ideas. You become a bad person with ideas. There's a big difference there. It justifies violence. It justifies screaming you down. It justifies sitting out in front of your house and screaming at all hours of the night to keep you and your kids up, like they're doing now with the DHS secretary. It justifies aggressive confrontation in public. We didn't do anything wrong. These people are less than human. Look at them. They're like Nazis. Ladies and gentlemen, this is very strategic what they're doing. Listen, I don't know if you can read that piece or not. I know the Wall Street Journal subscription only. But I can't recommend enough you read that piece about what real death camps in Nazi Germany were like. Maybe it'll give you a different perspective on this outrageous, disturbing comparison.